Come here, young man. Obi. Obi. Do you think I wasn't going to notice that you moved the blanket and were tearing up the carpet again? Huh? Come here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. I'm ever so glad to have you. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't do it again. The whole reason I was letting you in this room again, like leaving the door open, was on the agreement that you weren't going to move this and start tearing the carpet up again. And then you do it anyway. Sheesh. How's everybody doing? I hope your weekend is going well. Hey. I still love you, though. In spite of my better judgment. Nice! I have some leftovers I need to eat. Actually, I have a ton of leftovers. My parents were supposed to take the ranch dip with them when they left, and they didn't. So I have like not 16 ounces anymore, but we made 16 ounces of ranch dip with the thought that they were going to take some of it, and they didn't. So now I've got the majority of it left, and I'm running out of vegetables. I have to go buy more vegetables to eat with my ranch dip because I have so much ranch dip left. And I don't put like gobs per vegetable. You know how like some people just like get more dip than veggie, but not there. Not my preference. I also have like a bag of ham and some potatoes and like a huge thing of mac and cheese. My dad said that my mom made the same amount of mac and cheese tonight to feed the rest of the family because they, like my mom and her sisters and all that, were getting together, and I wasn't able to make it because it would be a short trip. I mean, it's a long trip, but for a short stay. Anyway, she made the same amount of mac and cheese for like double the amount of people. He's playing with his toy. So cute. Anyway, she made the same amount for double the people that she did for us, and I have like a majority of mac and cheese. I got a lot of mac and cheese is what I'm getting at. Sorry, that was really all over the place. It took a while to get to that. But luckily, it's delicious. So I don't mind. So we're going to do this again, and we're going to get Jill real drunk. We're just going to slam 1,000 beers. By 1,000, I mean like 10. Because that's how many she has. I'm going to do it right at the beginning. Just slam 10 beers all at once. Boss is just going to sit there and watch as Jill... Boss gets one word in and Jill just sits and slams 10 beers. It's like she slams a beer per word in the first sentence, and Boss is like, I don't know how you did that. I'm both terrified and deeply impressed. Hold control, you can fast forward, okay. Nice! Here we are! Noom, 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 noom. Lots of beer. Oh, excuse me. There's 12 beers. I thought they were 10. They were 10 because we actually ended up with 10, I think, because we drank a couple of beers. Damn, you have lots of beer. Not anymore, I don't. Chug, 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 chug. Does it only let you fast forward if you've seen the dialogue, like, you know, a lot of visual novels will do? Like, would it stop us if we got to a point where she was saying stuff that we hadn't seen yet? Oh crap, can you guys hear the audio? Okay, yeah, you can. Good. Well, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna slam all these beers right now, rather than hitting control. We're 2 beers in! I wonder how many we have to drink before she gets wasted. The safest way to go is to just drink all of them. We'll never know. Like, I don't know if there's some sort of cue as to when she is drunk. Yeah, we should just drink a beer per sentence. More. Boss, you should be a little concerned at the rate at which we're going through these. It does make me want like a soda or something, like hearing all that, the popping open sound. Like a ginger ale or something. Here we go! We're almost at the halfway point. Ah! Keep going! So 7 beers is what it takes, huh? It's pretty impressive. I mean, I'd assume. I don't know how many beers a person. I mean, that seems like a fair amount of beers to be able to drink before getting drunk. Yeah, it seems like drinking that many in a row would be a lot to ask. Now I'm trying to think of the Wind Waker stream I was, the Let's Play I was watching, the one that's on the LP archives, had a bunch of folks drinking in the background while one of them blindly played, and they drank several beers per time, but I know the lady among them it didn't take as much for her beer wise. But of course I also don't know how strong the beers they were drinking were, so that also factors in. Did Jill already mention she has a liver implant that makes it hard? Makes it so it's harder to get drunk? Did she actually? For real? I'd believe it. Alright, we're almost there, gang. Drink, drink, drink. It's standard issue for BTC bartenders. Huh! That's wild. she might have mentioned something like that, but I didn't fully register with, you know, to me. Alright, here we go. Last beer. We doing it. I don't know if it'll make a difference drinking all these beers, but I'll feel satisfied having done it all. Out of beer. Look at that. 12 beers in and she could still say that like it's nothing. This might be, I mean, this is probably, there might not be anything more than red-faced, but I'm not gonna read the parts that I don't recognize that we've already. It might be that we don't have any changes in the early script because the game doesn't expect for you to be getting her this drunk this early. But you should have developers. You should have known that I was going to try this and put in a contingency plan for it. Yeah, drinking with friends. Maybe. Well, actually, we see her. She has a beer in her hand, and we see her sip it occasionally. So there were at least 13 beers. One of them we gave to Boss, and the other 12 we drank. What I want to know is, but if you're the one who gave it to her, when did you make it? Did you make the poster? Okay, here we go. Hey Jill, where did you get that black 4-ball? Well, as with any black cat, or house cat in general, he is actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building, not long after I moved here, I think. Ah, I see. It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out, the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl! When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Dark Obi. Yeah, kinda. Hey, You're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh, excuse me. You're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. I forgot my I almost said my Obi voice, my 4 voice. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh my gosh, Jill, are you voicing him every time? That's so cute. I just assumed that he could talk and that was just a thing. The fact that you're the one who actually does the voice makes it even better. I'm so glad. Like, I had no... I was, you know, in this world, I was 100% ready to accept that this was just a talking cat. No! That's why the dialogue is in quotation marks. Oh! That makes sense. Anyway. Don't anyway me! Do you normally speak for your cat like that? Maybe. I wonder if Gil's alright. Before I read this part. So it turns out, in that veggie tray I was talking about, my dad left all the bell peppers. And so now I just have all these freaking bell peppers, and I'm not gonna eat them. What do I do with these? I guess I could, like, throw them in a wok. Or something. Get some flavor with, then, I don't know, discard. I don't want to throw them away, but I'm not gonna use them. I mean, I don't know. Here. A relish? Huh. I've never really been much of a relish sort of person. Of course, I've never had many experiences with relish. Blonde titty hacker. Ross is so cool. Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. You alright, Jill? Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss! You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That, and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Jill thinks that Alma is really super hot. We made Jill drink 12 beers. And she she did her Thor voice in front of Boss, and also told Boss how hot she thinks Alma is. It does seem like a lot of beers, except as Maury mentioned to me, she has had an implant that makes it harder for her to get drunk. She was not drunk until beer, what, like 6? Yeah, Boss definitely did not. He, you know, even said, I have no objections to the idea of her being hot. You have to admit she's hot though, right? Too bad she's straight. Still a lovely person though. I wonder if when she's drunk we can get her to sing some of the theme song. Please. Please, Drunk Jill, please. The idea of her fighting demons born from greed and vanity makes me think of the premise of Stretch Panic, which was a PS2 game. It wasn't the best in terms of execution, but the concept was really neat. I liked it a lot. I think it would have been cool. It would be cool to see what it would have been if it had been made later, you know, like more recently, with this technology and graphics and things that we have now. Yes, it definitely had a style, but all of the enemies were these huge, round, bimbo type ladies and things like that, and all of the bosses had like these very exaggerated features. And that was, you know, I remember reading reviews that ragged on it for that. And I'm like, if you're ragging on it for looking like that, you've missed the point of the game entirely, because they're supposed to be, you know, everything in the world was turned into sort of idols of lust and greed and avarice. Well, I guess greed and avarice are the same, you know what I mean? But that sort of premise, like that's the whole point. Also, it was just really cool being able to tug and pull at the game itself. I saw someone cosplaying as Linda one year, and I nearly flipped out. I mean, I nearly, like, I did. I ran over to them. I was like, oh my gosh! They were cute. I never beat it because some of the fights were tricky. Perhaps I should try that retry that someday. Oh, hi, Kelly! We're just going through, see what kind of new dialogue we can get out of drunk, Jill. She actually does have a feelings jam. We actually covered that in not speed through detail last stream. If you want to read it in Jill! In more detail, but we've made her drink 12 beers, and so now we're seeing what happens when she gets drunk and says things like this. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. Yeah! Right, word up, boss. 2D? Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Mood. Oh. Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now... I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There was this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated it. He started becoming physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I spoke on the bed after sex. The bed could catch fire, you know? Not you two. Kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. I don't know, Jill. The reason she gave still sounded fairly petty. Are you okay? I'm fine. It's just, it all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh. She had a good position and was stable. She was also smart and caring. And why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? It's maddening. Jill. Maybe I should go and apologize? Maybe I should. Maybe that will make me rest easier and I get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but... Hey Jill! Have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Boss is so cool. Next time you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle. Oh wait, we've already read this one. Oh, thank you. Then put a sweater on your cat. Alright, let's see. For in a Santa hat, yes! Boss! Hey, boss! Huh? Jill! How did you lose your V card? V, huh? You know, your V card! Your first time! You're deflowering! Oh, that. Well, I'm legally bound to not disclose that information. Does that mean you lost it? Can't disclose that information. Come on, just give me a hint, or... Jill, bad things will happen for everyone if that info is revealed in any way. Alright, sheesh. I can only say this, the whole thing is related to my mechanical arm. What? Whenever I was saying it, I was kind of doing jazz hands through the air, sort of like the SpongeBob imagination, but with jazz hands as well. Though I guess it was more like a wiggling than a jazz hand, so it wasn't more of like less of a shake and more of a wiggle. Anyway, pause. What? Great. Now you're just teasing me. Any reason you want to know that? Well, everyone's first time is always a mess, but I've always to know if it was as messy a time as mine. What happened? Well, I got all lovey-dovey with my first boyfriend, and then we both got naked. And when we both got naked, when I saw his dick, I just started. I started laughing. What? Got nervous? Nervous? No! I just find dick is funny. They're funny! They have a sack attached to them. Look at they grow. They're just stupid meat rods! So, how did your boyfriend react? He went blasting from the laughter and... It's just fucking wait. I had to work it out for a bit so I could control the laughter. But It's really hard to read slumped over like this, but I feel this is the most accurate way to do it. I've just kind of thrown myself as I've been reading this. It's so hard. They're just so stupid. Stupid. Jill? Huh. Well, let's see how to move her back inside before she catches a cold. Well, that was good. Why are you fading in so slowly? Why is it always fading in so slowly? Look at all of that mysterious snow/ash. Second chapter coming right at you. The achievement says that this chapter title name means bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Oh, Dharma. I can make that happen. How you feeling, Jill? It's seen better days, but still has charm to it. Are both eyes filled in? If they aren't, you gotta make sure you make a wish in the new year. Like a resolution sort of thing, you know? Alright, we gotta save money up. Oh, look at him! Look at this little guy. Alright, let's check our phone. Whoa! Apparently there's been several threads that we've missed. Well, by several I mean one. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Media's still awfully quiet about it. Hoffman and I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think AE got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we get is clickbaits from now on. Gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people outside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Was someone in there shooting people? I know the implication is that all of these are ladies, but in the interest of diversity, I'm trying to vary the voices. Looks like it was from a security. Looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider Anon, you gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Prayer hands. Some deep shit happened right there. Explosion registered! And media's still quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs? Not just one? That's right. Do we have any clue who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, but it looks like it's not a group, but just one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. This is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually... Oh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is actually being useful. Will you read the file? Nah. Can't confirm confirmed the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember those leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's all pretty unsettling. Damn. The file is available from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government to White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal of the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack! How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed, Anon! Thanks! Wild. Alright, let's see what's on the AE. JSF, January 4th card. Oh, card, as in like wrestling. I see. The JSF January 4th card announced 66th American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66th American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Arens. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke. I keep wanting to say J. GSF Championship. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa Women's Championship. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell versus Arens. GSF Junior Championship. Jack Baum and Blaze versus Huli and Karakolta Tag Team Championship. Osuda versus Siegfried. It's cute that Boss got Jill interested in wrestling. Nanochemo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you could change with a voice command is something you really wanted in your life, Nanochemo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nano machine fabric. They plan to release a line of underwear that could change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties. Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. That won't change the smell though. They're not that advanced. Roy Campbell is a Metal Gear Solid reference. Oh yeah! We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy if you ask me. Jill! You just thought about looking up prices. Did not. Ooh, whoa! Danger U's admin has been arrested. Again. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for the second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation, Cybercrime Unit Lizette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. So Furfur there are dudes on Danger U. But they do seem to be a minority. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Alright, let's rock and roll. It's boozing time. Cruising for a boozin'. Oh, it's the 20. Hang on, should we buy a Christmas tree? No, we'll hold off. We need to make sure we have money to pay our bills. Let's go back to work. How do I, let me out! Oh, I don't know how to close it. It's not letting me, but we're just gonna go to work. Bye! God, I hope Say's okay. Good evening. Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait. That's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notices. Oh, without notice, bleh. Hi, Don. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What? Are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. Aw, Jill. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey, boss. Why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd look totally cute with it. Oh, you totally look cute with it, excuse me. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Boss is so cool. Right. Boss, about last night. I think I said one too many things, and, so what? Drunk banter is something you see every day. It's not like I'm gonna think less of you because of it. I wonder what she says if we didn't get drunk. Here. I intentionally decided to continue with the drunk option in case talk about putting foreign clothes ever comes back. I want it to. Relax. If anything, I feel closer to you after seeing you so wasted. Oh. So yeah, don't give it much thought. Stupid meat rods. Nice! I'm so glad. Please, please, forever, repercussions of this conversation. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Nothing. Let's go. Are you okay? Your face is red. I'm fine! I'm Jill Valhalla and I'm fine. Do we know her last name? I don't remember her. I don't remember if we've been told it. I know we've been told the others. I think. I'm pretty sure we were told. Boss's is like Zane, right? Yeah. Jill. I don't know what Jill's last name is if we've been told it. I remember because it's nephew's name. Julianne Stingray. Her last name is Stingray? That's freaking baller! That's cyberpunk as hell! Does she come from a long line of Stingrays? Like, is it a family name? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Huh? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss! Some Brian guy is looking for you! Eh. Tell him I'll be there in a bit! She'll, you heard her. It's alright. I'll wait. I should really start using my wireless headphones for this. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're the BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get for you, Mr. Ryan? John Jacob Nerf Stingray Schmidt. Dang, we have to go John Jacob Nerf Stingray Schmidt. Does it really... John Jacob Nerf... I keep wanting to say Springray, which isn't right. Stingray Schmidt. Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up! Do we want to give him booze? And if so, how much booze do we give him? How much booze do we give the BTC regional manager? This sounds like a test. Oops, that's not the right button. 5 booze. Okay, I got a lot of booze, a prompt to get him drunk, and 3 booze. So I feel like Yeah, Boogie definitely started it, but I feel like okay, so 5. I'll do 6. 6 booze. That seems like enough booze. Right? 7 booze. That's enough. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people could still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. I hate to break it to you, Brian, but that's how all of these drinks are. That is literally how this game works. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana... It's weird it's actually saying her name. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? Isn't this the guy that she was talking to about, like, I feel like she's mentioned Brian before. Now, I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? For the record, I am totally going to make a save after this one and see if I can get him drunk later. About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks. Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones for shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through the ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it's apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. Yeah, we didn't actually know it, but these 2 buttons here that we can't actually do anything with, these are the money laundering buttons. Huh? If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. Whoop whoop! The closest thing to a recent complaint was that little Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Oh my god! Boss, did you make the suplex? I'm so glad and not at all surprised. Bless. Give me one of those, please. Sure. That's a good question. I know that there are like flying taxis or whatever, because I know Say used one once. Like air transport. I don't know if they still have, I would assume that they probably have like some sort of subway. I don't know if we could, if we'd be able to, I mean, I don't know if, we could probably make a suplex and throw it at the train, but I don't know if we could like suplex, unless the train itself has some sort of AI built into it, and then we could give the suplex directly to the train. Oh, you're wanting boss to fight. You were wanting boss to actually fight a train. See, I was just imagining just getting a train drunk, which I guess is about the same level of weird as suplexing a train. Take the train on a date. I'm all for suplexing trains. On the rocks and mixed. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Okay, so it wasn't Boss. It was Gil that made it. I'm a little disappointed, but also that's great too, and perhaps even better. I wonder if he's the one who came up with the name, or if that was Boss's book. Ah, so you're Robert? Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh. I see. That's a really weird lie, Jill. You could have made something way less weird, and he probably would have still bought it. Like, I know I've mentioned before having a coworker with a nickname that's not his name at all, but everyone, you know, they all call him that. If you're Robert, why do you have such a John face? Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Hi, Firebee! Not really, no. Although... Yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. A top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. I forgot about that dog. God, that was a good dog. I hope we get to see more dogs. I mean, for Jill's sake, I guess I hope we don't get to see more dogs, but also I do kind of hope we get to see more dogs. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Is Say okay? Yeah, just call me Stella. And get me a big beer, please. I mean, I hope it's all dogs all the time, but, not necessarily at our bar. Yeah, I still don't understand. I still her hair don't understand it. Huh? Sure, on it. Big beer, big beer. Big beer. Shika, shika, shika. Are you sure you're fine? Yeah, we've only heard a tiny bit about, I diagnosed you with cat girl. A bit. The cat boomer thing is very interesting. We've only heard about it very briefly. You know Say, right? Of course! What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Bank Trust during the whole affair, and... Oh. Right. That. So she didn't show up on the list at the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell that everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? No, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the attention. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when put under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. That's rough, buddy. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. What's interesting to me is that her mouth opens and closes during the ... which kind of makes me think like I should have been reading her ... out loud. A private detective, I take it? Imagine a cat in clothes. That's a good way to break the ice, yeah. Yeah. Maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Art Van... No... Von Delay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. Yeah, it's probably more like opening it, kind of like that sort of thing. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now. I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. Ah, Kubler-Ross. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know that you have at least that much common sense at least. All I could do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet! Sugar Wash with 1,000 alcohols! Get her real drunk! What happens if I just max alcohol every time I'm given the option to do an all booze all the time run? But no, what are we gonna give her? I mean, we can do that. I want to see how many times will this game who will this game let me make drunk? If given the opportunity, you gotta go all karma dreams. You'll never pass your drunk check if you don't go all karma dreams. Wait, wrong thing! Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk. Go all dogs! Here. Straight up. Full power. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that taco up in a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am. Oh, she's crying! Stella! But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sad cat ears. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Jill's a good girl. God damn, is it chilly outside. I'm back. Eh? What would a kid like you know about that, huh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Troubling news. Detective guy comes in, cat broom and girl greets him. They start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was just a normal conversation. I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know. And true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. Damn, Stella. So mature. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI reformation program. Meaning that we're also the world's Lilum prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program has proven to have performed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. Damn, she's so calm and collected. So cool. Robot jail! The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made it more and more companies bring their products here. And that gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just means more people who will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up! Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen Star. Wow, what a bland drink. Sure. For the sore baby. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do remember... Wait, what is this? Yeah! I don't know if he'd actually heard this one yet. You do bring up something I've always failed to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I could talk about advances all I want, but in the end, there's still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Sorry I'm having trouble reading her dialogue. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. Man, how old are you supposed to be, Stella? I assumed that you were like at least like late 20s, but he's calling you a kid. The only people who are afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature. Whatever. That's the face of a sore loser! I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about the job I gave you yesterday. Yeah, 19 is probably sounds right about, you know, given all this. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Say might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just get me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. At After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. He didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Bondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone had paid me to look for the Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... What? Jill losing it? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with, say, is people. Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a war bot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga, and... What's up? Something wrong? No, nothing! I just realized I forgot all about that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself! Take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well, wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Bondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? She told you to just call her Stella! I'm fine. Get his order. You're too dang polite! I know it's hard whenever that's kind of professionally ground into you. Piano man. Two, 3, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. Look at her ears, aw. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that would be all, Donna. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. Look at this person. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Hall C. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian. Fancy meeting you here. What? I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. This person's gotta get real annoyed with you, Brian. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone. And wouldn't you say it's more interesting than what... It finally hung up. Phew. It's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. Oh, boy. Okay. I have arrived yet again at the... Oh, God. The majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. We meet again, bartender! You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. Virgilio. Virgilio? No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hands of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's I was jogging. Dressed like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Something fake. Like a fake beer? Or like frothy water? This would be my idea with it. I don't think I've actually made a frothy water for anyone. So I'm actually kind of excited at the idea of being to make one. All aged. Carbonized water using diamonds. What? Why? Here. And this is totally not beer. Ah, yes, just as fake as I want. Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're going to break them! Nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly! Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity! Alright, so there's one that I remember was like pure sugar. Was it the... And there's also one that I think was like pure... Oh yeah, the pure ethanol one. Well, not pure ethanol, pure carbotrine. Like drinking a... Here, we're just gonna... Let's just search by name. This one. Well, but it's got a spoonful of sugar, so it wouldn't really be pure. Oh, the Zen Star, the one that's like all the drinks combined together. Still think this one might work because it's as girly as it gets, and the other one might work too, but we'll go with this one. Because I like the balance thing you mentioned. And I suspect it would let me take the other ones too. Let's see what he says. How is this pure? It's a drink! It's free from any human sin. It could do no harm consciously. Ah, yes! Beautiful! Hmm? Hey, you! The guy over there. The one with the John face, you know. Me? Yes, you! Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Trust me, Gil, you'd remember. Yeah, I think... No! Wait, no! We haven't met. Ever. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Ah, Jill. I'll be taking my leave now. This one's crunchy. Be careful out there. Thanks, huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face! That eye! What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, 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 ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. So, did he say that because he was scared, or did he say that because he did know her? Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit! That Verdolio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Gill stuff. Don't mind it. just gill stuff. Just little gill things. Hashtag. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him for a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. We talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. I'm glad we were both on the same wavelength. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also turning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer! You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? But wait, what? If we're why are we hiring a part-timer if it's closing? If the bar is closing? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are we getting a dog part-time employee? Please! Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing. Dog part-time employee! Dog part-time employee! Dog part-time... Oh, dog kohai! Even better, I like that. Yes, dog kohai. Dog kohai. Dog kohai. Brian did tip us. That was very nice. Oh yeah, 4. You'll come with me to work. What did I do? Forte is the new part-timer. What a twist. Hey. Dream person. Four, I need some me time. Use the bathroom. Dream person. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago, and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry, makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings. And my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places. Because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I actually never experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. Jill suddenly understands Moe. Men prefer Christmas cakes, really? Well, that'd be quite a twist from how it used to be. The EKDV-186 gets historic update. Weapons enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Maquis Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV-186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to use the nano camouflage with the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now, Maquis' chairperson told the Army to Die during a phone conversation. And thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. That's impressive and also frightening tech. The nano camo update will be released this month. You like guns? Nah, I don't need a penis that badly. AM Township 64 announced. New waifu machine? Sikaban Soft just announced a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Uranus. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the weeb audience, said Kirin61, Sugaben Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? That's the same person who designed the mascot for Nano Camo. I remember that on their little section. Sugaben Soft plans to launch AM Township sometime next year. Monster Girl puzzle. Hang on a second. See? The janitor. Men prefer Christmas cake, study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women of age 26 or above who are regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that was ceased as being useful after December 25th. But men around Gwitch City are developing a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd, 19, told the Army to Die. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiling mature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies! Jill, 27, is confused. Jill! Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of a beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into a 1-hour rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. Jill. Jill thinking about boss in a pencil skirt. It's weird to say I'll let you know rather than I'll have you know. Boss in a pencil skirt and bike shorts, wrestling a large animal. Yeah! Pencil skort. I had some skorts when I was young. They were the best of both worlds. A tad useless unless you're a streaker. Or have a boyfriend. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it will be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I think the nano machine fabric was bad for your health? No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Campbellton! We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Don't buy the underwear. I won't. This thread is closed. No, Carrie, don't do it. That one looks the cutest of them. It's like little like anime girls. But no, we don't. We need to save our money dollars. Also, I need to save. Also, it's 10 o'clock. Does anyone need to go? Like, do we need to go to bed? Because like we probably won't be able to stop until the next break time happens. So, if we want to call it an evening here, that's fine by me. Though, day 7 seemed like it went kind of quickly. Oh my gosh, people, yes, like a freaking Etsy for, or there'd be like mod communities. Like even after the nano camo like goes out of fashion, like there'll be people that like take like the old stuff and like, you know, have a whole, just like people who like deal with like with old, you know, mess with modding and you know, breaking into games. I left transparent pixel on the butt cheek. Check and you'll see it's my design. And they're like, if it's transparent, how are we supposed to see it? Like, that's not how transparency works! God though, can you imagine having a tiny little hole on your butt? I guess it'd just be like having a teeny weeny little hole in your underwear, effectively. So not that weird. Good evening. Ah, wrestle guys are out again. I love wrestle guys. Ah, hello Jill. And that cage? I brought my cat. Your cat? She actually brought her cat. Did I hear Yasunori Kono was in the bar? Bring me that bastard! I'll give him the fist of justice! I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake! I'll borrow his cap! I love all of this. Wait. There are no evil on Myoji here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought Kato to the bar? Yeah, the shaking is what is really great. My cat! Cat! Well, that's even better! Hey, Four! So cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here, at least today. Borrow his cap is a really good... I'll make him eat an earthquake. And I'll borrow his cap are both really good. Ah, well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Flora, let's go to my office! And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Bar mascot! Bar mascot! Bar mascot! Really? Yep. Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Yeah, I don't mind through that too. Anyways, let's start. Alright gang, I'll go to break time for this one and then we'll probably call it a night. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey! I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Shades. Hawaiian shirt. Yeah! Boss! I'm taking my break! It's too early! Shit. The part-timer is here. Huh. He came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him! He has a Hawaiian shirt! And sunglasses! And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Jill, don't be a racist. Don't be dog racist. Granted, Shibas could be seen as Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is! Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. What is your actual name, dude? Why is she so intent on hiding your actual name? Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. I love how she looks mad about that. Like, obviously, Jill. Thanks! Anyways, he will mostly be getting orders, bringing clients in and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. This dog was in the Hong Kong riots. This is a wanted dog. Right. What can I get you? Oh yeah, we should probably explain the mirror to him.
have a grizzly temple. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. The dogs always seem to get blended drinks. I wonder if he's a fan of the movie. Here.
Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit?
Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here?
I'm here to help the funding of my organization.
Are you with the Safer Toy Company?
What? No! Don't let me in with those herding supremacists.
Herding supremacists.
I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to Sierra.
Sierra?
Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a peace where dogs could be dogs and save them from themselves. Sierra is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything in needs. We want to help Sierra be the best it can be.
What do you do at Sierra?
Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones.
All the balls you could ever fetch.
We're there for everyone.
Oh man, I wish I had Deal's phone number so I could call him and let him know that there's a dog working here. It's not a corgi, but I still think he'd be pretty stoked. Huh, that actually sounds nice.
Say, do you have a menu?
Something like that, yeah, here.
Now, let's see. Any recommendations?
Avoid the part with promo drinks.
Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one.
Coming right up. Do we give this dog booze? Do we give this dog booze? Maybe we give this dog a little booze. A couple of these wicked hugs for Melody, or let me know by sleeping soundly. Is that even a question? I mean, I guess that's true. But he is going to be our employee, and I don't want to have a belligerent dog running around. Well, he's supposed to be on our watch. I mean, I say that because I don't want Jill to have to deal with it. I personally would love having to read that, but... Alright, we'll give him a little booze. I don't know if I've ever had to make one of these before. Look, they're kind of neat looking. Not the color I would have expected. Fluffy Dream.
Well, this one's nice.
So, why did you pick a bar?
It seemed fun. I don't need that many weird skills to be a part of this, so it was my best bet.
I didn't need that many weird skills.
Besides, it's close to home, and I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day.
Weird skills?
Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar?
Oh, same reason. Jill holds out her hand and pretends like she doesn't have thumbs. Red Sheba takes off his sunglasses. That's not funny, mate. Oh, excuse me.
That's not funny, mate.
Oh, on a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. Bartending sounded more glamorous than just being a store clerk.
Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff.
I mean, it would make me laugh too, but I feel like that might be offensive to him as a dog. Acting like you're, you know, it's like you're flaunting your privilege. Your thumb privilege. By pretending that you don't have thumbs.
Is it... Hey. It's a cat! A cat!
Hey, Four. Weren't you in the boss's office?
Hello, cat! Wanna play? Let's play!
Didn't dogs hate cats or something?
We don't hate them! Unless they're intruders!
Huh.
You said his name was Four? Hello, Four! Let's play!
No playing allowed. You'll make a mess. Four, go back to boss's office. Meow.
That's one obedient cat!
My pride. You want something else?
Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit.
Eh? Alright. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess.
Hello, Jill.
Eh? That voice!
Say...
What happened to you?
Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot.
Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something?
I just got out of one. Don't worry.
How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights?
It was a bit rough. Luckily, those bandages helped me conceal my identity.
Is she buff? Why come straight here?
The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked with them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find.
Hopefully it's not. It was just injured. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, she and Stella will have they'll have one pair of eyes between them. A left and a right.
I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know.
God say you're so sweet!
The security system
Oh, the security systems of the bar are top notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared. And now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened at the bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you.
So...
Oh. Don't cry.
Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover.
Sorry.
It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely.
Why would they?
Well, you've seen the lynches they give any white knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess.
Can I get you anything?
Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still had my wallet in them.
Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the...
Jill, please. I want to pay for my drinks.
I take it I won't be able to change your mind.
No, yes. You won't be able to change my mind.
Sweet and no alcohol, right? Coming right up. The good old fried egg. Careful.
Hey, this'll help me calm down a bit.
So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? Bye, Battery. Have a good evening. I'll mention where we left off so that you can just fast forward in the video if you want to watch the in bit of this before we get to break. There we go.
I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall.
How?
I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. Oh, good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me.
Someone?
I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me here.
Oh, brought me there.
I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life.
What? Nothing. You just sounded, cheerful.
I'm alive! Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am, talking to you. Being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow.
How are things around here?
I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened.
I had to sleep here at the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse.
Glad to know that.
Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. They asked for Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? I mean, it's got no booze. Yeah, I am kind of curious what happened there. Here. I do! She likes blue fairies! Was I not supposed to give her what she asked for? Ah, shucks. Moonblast too. Aw. Dang. Now I feel bad. I was afraid that if I didn't give her what she... Well, I mean, I know it's not a mistake, but... I would have felt cool if it would have been cool being like, no, this is what you actually need. And she would have been like, oh, thanks, Jill. You're so cool. Thanks for remembering the drinks I like. I mean, this isn't really her taste, you know. Cheers! I'll have to make a different save so I can see what happens. Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it?
I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots.
But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line.
No, don't worry about it. It's just the anaphylaxis
still numbing me.
I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
That girl saw some awful things inside that bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that? Key 6. Or G6. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here. I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy. You were a little bit, Jill. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's just still in shock.
Yeah.
Gil. Want me to make sure she's fine on her way?
Please.
Alright. I'll go and take my break now. Use up them save slots! Alright, and that, I'm going to take my leave as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on Thursday, when we'll try giving her a different drink, just to see. And we'll also continue with this biz. We're getting closer to Mega Christmas! So hang your stocking. And say your prayers, because Mega Santa comes in a few days. If Gil's away and Jill's on her break, who's the dog? Red Sheba! Red Sheba and the dog. Red Sheba and the dog. Red Sheba and 4 work together. It's like that's my new favorite buddy cop situation. Red Sheba and 4. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you all on Thursday. I had to stop and think about what day of the week today was. I could never bottle over. Remember to tip your server!